And the Infinite Holy Spirit gave me the message, impulsive energy. And the Divine Most High gave His word, Proverbs chapter 14, verse 29. He who is slow to wrath has great understanding, but he who is impulsive exalts folly. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 25. It is a snare for a man to devote rashly something as holy, and afterwards to reconsider his vows. And the Divine Most High says that there is someone facing a impulsive energy. God says that someone is making impulsive decisions and impulsive choices. And the Lord wants you to know that this impulsiveness is a snare. It is a trap. The Infinite Holy Spirit says that impulsiveness is a spiritual energy, and it is a tactic that the devil uses to addict you to sin. The Holy Spirit says that impulsiveness is a tactic that the devil uses to make you addicted to sinning. And the Holy Spirit was showing me how this works, right? Because a lot of times if you think about impulsive decisions, a lot of times most of us will relate that to making a bad choice. Because a lot of times there'll be, a choice or option or whatever, and you're under this stress or pressure, being compelled to make a decision very quickly. And a lot of times if we make a bad choice or the wrong choice, we reflect on that and think that, I did it impulsively, right? That's how we tend to associate it. But the Holy Spirit was telling me or showing me how the impulsiveness is a snare, not because of the decision itself or the choice that you make itself, but because of the feelings behind it, right? So if you think about when you're placed in a position where you have to make an impulsive decision, right? There's all these negative emotions initially associated with that. There's going to be stress, fear, worry, pressure, right? And those negative feelings emote a chemical and neurological response within your body, right? Associated with those negative emotions. And then once you have made the decision, there's a relief, right? You feel a relief because you've made a decision, and that will emote a new reaction within you chemically and neurologically, right? And that's what will release those feel-good feelings, right? Those feel-good hormones, the serotonin and dopamine and things like that. Well, as we all know, right, those are the things that can cause people to be addicted to certain behaviors. And that's what the Holy Spirit was showing me, that the devil will put you in a position where you're feeling pressured or compelled, right, to act on impulse, to make a decision on impulse, not for you to necessarily choose the wrong decision or that you may choose a wrong decision, but that the release after making that decision, the release of those hormones, right? And that feeling that so many people get addicted to seeking, all right? Because we know that addiction, a lot of times, right, they're chasing after that feeling. That's why because you don't have to be addicted to the drugs and alcohol, things of that nature, right? You have thrill seekers, people who are thrill seekers who are addicted to that adrenaline rush, right? That feel good feeling from the adrenaline rush, right? And this is how the devil uses that. So that is how the impulsiveness, right? Impulsivity is a snare. It is a trap. It is a snare to get you addicted to that feeling, those feel-good hormones, which promote you to sin, right? Because that's why most people have addictions or become addicted. It's because of those hormones that promote those feel-good feelings, right? Gambling, drugs, alcohol, promiscuity, right? And it doesn't have to be your proverbial sin either. You can be, anything in excess it can be sinful, right? It is a form of gluttony. So the Holy Spirit just wanted me to, let somebody know that you have to pause. If you're in a position where you are feeling compelled and feeling like you have to act out of impulse, you need to pause and you need to redirect yourself, because this is a snare and a trap and a tactic that the devil will use to promote you to sin, because you become addicted to the neurological and chemical responses in your body, right? And it doesn't have to be, what we would normally view as an addiction or a sin. You can be addicted to eating, right? You can be addicted to exercise. You can be addicted to a lot of things, right? Doing something in excess is not good. And it doesn't matter what it is. If you're doing it in excess, that is a form of gluttony. Okay, so the Holy Spirit wants me to tell you that whoever is struggling with this, you need to pause and you need to take a step back and evaluate the situation, right? Because unless it's a life or death situation, you do not have to act under pressure, right? If it's not a mission critical situation, right, you don't have to act under pressure, right? And it's that action, right? That action of impulsiveness that can bring about addiction, okay? So I pray that you seek the counsel of the Divine Most High, that the words spoken into your life may be signs and wonders for your confirmation. Selah.